Hey guys, PokéDan here. A few years ago, I made a video talking about every unique type combination there is in the Pokemon franchise. And since I made this video, we've entered an entire new generation. And the Pokédex also got a bit of an upgrade. So just like the Pokédex, I thought an updated version of this video would be a good idea. Before we get started, I wanted to talk quickly about the comment section on the last video. Not gonna lie, I found it hilarious at the amount of people so adamant I was wrong. Like, would it really be that hard to fact check for yourself? Also, since this apparently needs to be said, if you're watching this video a couple of years after it was released, I'll only be talking about the Pokemon that exist now. Like really, people think I got that future sight. I don't. But yeah, if any of the Pokemon in this video surprised you, be sure to let me know in the comments section. Heck, your comment may even make it to the updated version in the future. But with all that being said, let's get started with the video. Kicking things off, we have the grass type, and with the inclusion of Gen 8, nothing here has actually changed. We still only have two unique combinations in Torterra's grass and ground, and Abomasnow's grass and ice. And with both of these being Sinnoh Pokemon, they're bound to be more prominent in the upcoming games. Next up, we have the fire types, and there are only 3 Pokemon that have unique type combinations. First off, we have the evolution line of Litleo and Pyro, and as we all know, they possess the typing of fire and normal. Another Gen 6 Pokemon that holds a unique typing is that of the mythical Volcanion. Of course, this beast is a fire and water type, and although this typing is such a cool one, I kinda hope Volcanion keeps it to itself because it makes the Pokemon a bit more special, you know? Another mythical Pokemon. Wait, is it even mythical? No, it's not. It's not a mythical Pokemon, it's a legendary. Anyway, yeah, it's Heatran. And it takes ownership of the fire and steel type, which, not gonna lie, seems like it wouldn't be that unique, but it is. So good job, Heatran. Just like fire, there are 3 water Pokemon that hold unique combinations, so let's kick it off with one of the best starter Pokemon out there, it's Empoleon. And it has the unique typing of water and steel. By the way, notice how both Torterra and Empoleon have unique combinations? That's totally a win for the Sinnoh starters. Another combination shared by only one evolution line is that of Water and Ghost, and can you guess who it is? If you said Delmise, you'd be wrong. It's Frillish and Jellicent. But for real, I'm always confused over Delmise's type. Closing it off for water, we have possibly the coolest combination out there, and it is Water and Grass. And as every good Pokemon fan knows, that belongs to Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo. With the poison type, we actually have some new inclusions to talk about. So have that, the people who are gonna comment that it's just the same video as the last one. First though, let's talk about the surviving combinations. Kicking it off for poison, we have the Zubat evolution line, who all still have the unique typing of poison and flying. Just like their fellow Gen 1 survivors, Nidoking and Nidoqueen, who are still the only poison and ground Pokemon. So well done to these Pokemon for staying so strong for over 20 years. Skipping to Gen 4, we have Krogunk and Toxicroak, who are the only ones out there to be both poison and fighting. The last of the survivors are Salandit and Salazzle. They have the awesome combination of poison and fire. So, time for some new fighters to step into the ring, starting off with Galarian Weezing, who is the only poison and fairy type Pokemon. Finally for poison, we have Galarian Slowbro and Galarian Slowking, and whilst I still have my own hateful opinions of Galarian Slowpoke, I do think its evolutions have a cool combination. We have 3 unique type combinations for ground, starting with Baltoy and Claydol, who are the only ground and psychic Pokemon. Up next we have Stunfisk, and whilst its Galarian counterpart isn't unique, its OG form is, as it's the only ground and electric Pokemon. Finally for ground is the Sandile evolution line, all sharing the unique combination of ground and dark. Okay guys, so for rock, nothing has actually changed, but I have to include it nonetheless. So this one is going to be a bit of a speed round, okay? Okay, cool. Let's go. Terrakion is the only rock and fighting type. Nihilego is still the sole owner of the rock and poison. Lileep and Cradily are the only rock and grass types. The Alolan Geodude line are still freaking cool and still have rock and electric for themselves. And next are the Kalos fossil Pokemon, who are both unique. The Amora line is rock and ice, whilst Tyrant's evolution line is rock and dragon. Oh, and finally for rock, Tyranitar is still the only rock and dark type Pokemon. Electric has quite a lot to get through, including 2 new entries. First though, let's talk about Rotom. Not only is this Pokemon the only Ghost and Electric out there, but its Heat and Mow forms also claim the unique combinations for Electric Fire and Electric Grass too. Rotom Frost was here last time, but that has since changed. Next, we have Helioptile and Heliolisk, who are electric and normal. Taking a trip to Alola, we'll find Alolan Raichu, who of course is the only electric psychic Pokemon out there. Okay, so let's get started with the new ones. Toxel and Toxtricity are both cool Pokemon, and that is thanks in part to their typings of electric and poison. Finally for electric is the new regional Pika clone Morpeko, who is electric and dark. Next up, and with some new entries, is Ice. First though, we have the old ones. The Swinub evolution line is the only ice and ground type to exist, as well as Frostlass, who we all know is Ice and Ghost. Next up, we're getting back on that Alola train with 2 regional variants. Okay, so Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash are the only Ice and Steel Pokemon, as well as Alolan Ninetales being the sole Ice Fairy type. In Gala, we have another new regional variant claiming a unique combination, and that is Galarian Darmanitan Zen mode form, which becomes an Ice and Fire type. Finally, we have Snom and Frostmoth, the only Ice and Bug types to exist. For Dragon, we still only have 3 unique combinations. First off, we have Kyurem, the only Dragon and Ice Pokemon. As for the Dragon and Fairy type, we only have 1, and that comes in the form of Mega Altaria. And finally, we have Hakamoo, yeah, that's it, and Kommo-o, who are the only Dragon and Fighting Pokemon. The next type is for all the creepy crawly lovers out there, being Bug. First off, we have Shedinja, who remains the only Bug and Ghost Pokemon. Still maintaining their title of being the only Bug and Fairy types, we have Cutiefly and Ribombee, and finally to end it off for the Bugs, we have a new entry. In Gen 8, we were given the new combination of Bug and Psychic, and this typing comes in the form of Dottler and Orbeetle. We just had creepy crawlies, but now we have just plain creepy. However, they're not that plain because they also have unique combinations. Starting with the Ghastly line, who are all ghost and poison types, and again, I'm shocked they've been able to keep this typing for themselves for so long. Next up is the Honedge line, some more cool ghosties, and they are the only ghost and steel types that exist. This evolution line is also the only existing unique steel combination, as Dialga dropped off this gen. Finally, for this type, we have Mimikyu, who not only has a cool ability, but has the bragging rights of being the only ghost and fairy Pokemon. Next we have Dark, and kicking it off are Pawniard and Bisharp, aka the only Dark and Steel Pokemon. Another unique Dark combination that has a 4x weakness to fighting is Dark and Ice, and that typing belongs to Sneasel and Weavile. Finally, we have a new entry, and that is the Impidimp evolution line, and these Pokemon all hold the impressive combination of Dark and Fairy. Oh, and speaking of Fairy, I guess I'll just shove Togekiss into this category too, because it's the only primary Fairy type with a unique combination, with its secondary type being Flying. For this typing, it feels fitting that nothing has changed, as it is still normal. Diggersby is still the only normal and ground Pokemon, as is Bibarel with its normal and water typing. Dealing and Sawsbuck is still the only normal and grass Pokemon, and Drampa is the only normal and dragon type too. So yeah, nothing new to report on this one. The final type there is to talk about, because Steel and Psychic don't have any remaining unique combinations, is Fighting, and we only have 2. First off, we have Marshadow, the sole Fighting and Ghost Pokemon, and the other unique Fighting Pokemon is another Alolan one, being Crabominable, the only Fighting and Ice type. But anyway guys, with that being said, that pretty much wraps things up for this video. Did any of these Pokemon surprise you, or maybe you thought I was wrong? Be sure to let me know down in the comments section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. But with all that being said, for now, I've been PokéDan, you've been amazing, and I'll see you guys next time.